Right, you ready to do our obligation? Our one obligation for the channel.
What an honour it is to still be here after over 10 years.
It's not an honour.
What is it?
It's been agony.
Oh. Hello, groovy people of the internet. My name's Jack Howard.
And I'm Dean Dobbs.
And welcome to the good, the bad, and the just plain shit parts of 2019. Mostly shit parts. Let's be honest, it's getting shitter every year.
Yeah, a lot of personal trauma on my end.
I must admit, it does feel a little bit weird to be doing this because we're just talking about pop culture when the world is literally on fire, and politically I feel more nervous than I've ever felt. And actually, I'm a little bit afraid for the continuation of the human race. That said, the Game of Thrones ending was shit.
Yeah, that was rubbish. Funny, actually, because, the whole, Night King business was supposed to be like a metaphor for humanity coming together
against climate change or whatever it was supposed to represent.
Yeah, they're all supposed to unite against a common threat. And for me, I was like, that is the most fantastical concept of the entire show. I don't believe that we're capable of doing that.
You don't think there'd be any uniting, or it would just be every man for themselves?
Do you know what? In my heart, obviously, I want that.
Optimism.
Do you have hope for humanity?
Leave a comment.
Smash that like button right in its teeth.
Let's shift gear to a more positive area. What was your favourite film of 2019, Dean Dobbs?
Knives Out. I just like it when movies are filled with actors who are having fun.
Clearly having a good time.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig is having an absolute blast.
Script, direction, everything was fucking top notch. But I think the actors have just made it fun. It felt like I was watching a play.
Rian Johnson's whole thing, obviously, is subverting expectations. But I never think he does it just for the sake of it. No matter what you think, I don't think he's doing that. I think he's doing it...
Who are you referring to?
You know those
Who
people...
could possibly think such a thing?
Don't worry, they'll tell us.
You know that joke where people say, how do you know someone's a vegan? Don't worry, they'll tell you. Same thing applies to people who don't like The Last Jedi.
Yeah, and you're about to prove it to us.
Yeah.
In the comments. Even though we're saying this to you now.
I like the image of someone at the computer going, all right, no. I'm not going to. I'm not looking forward to my Twitter after this. I'm not looking forward to it.
We saw Avengers Endgame at 8 a.m. It wasn't like a fan screen. It was like me and Dean and then just a bunch of critics with notepads. Cap catches the hammer and Dean just goes...
It's so weird because I'm not, don't come after me. You already are. I said I like The Last Jedi. I'm not a big Marvel fan. I'm not that keen on Spider-Man. I like him, but it's I didn't grow up with him or anything like that, so I don't have that, I know, I didn't grow up with Spider-Man, I grew up with my brother and sister.
Turn the camera off.
Yeah, so, but at the end of the day, I think those movies, they make you like the characters and they make you believe in optimism and heroism and you want to see them succeed. So when...
It also is like a unifying story that we're all following at the same time, and there's not much of that anymore unless you're watching EastEnders, which I'm not. So I don't know why I brought it up.
Name me one EastEnders character.
Phil?
I knew you were going to do that. He's the Mickey Mouse of EastEnders.
At the EastEnders theme park that you go to, you can meet Phil.
Do you remember
someone dressed in a huge Phil costume? Jesus, that is terrifying to imagine.
Come on, kids, get a photo. Yeah, go on then. Live, laugh, love. Believe in yourself.
But back to the Avengers.
I must be a fan because I've seen all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, actually, when did Marvel fans become so good at not spoiling Marvel movies?
Yeah, they're pretty good at that.
Rise of Skywalker, free for all.
No one cares.
Absolutely insane. Videos of people filming it in the theatre.
Yeah. People putting up high quality screenshots of the ending of The Rise of Skywalker.
They don't give a shit. it's immense.
Do you want to ask me what my favourite film of the year was?
No, not really.
Okay.
So Jack, what was your... Where were you? So Jack, Howard.
I'm glad we clarified, otherwise all the other Jacks that are here might have got confused.
So Jack, what was your favourite movie of 2019?
I'm a massive nerd, and so I've got a list on my phone, star ratings throughout the entire year, and my top 10 in order that keeps shifting depending on what day it is. I think my favourite film of the year was Marriage Story. I think I was very prepared for that film. I think a lot of time with movies you get what you bring to it, and I brought a lot to that story. And I saw it in LA, I saw it in the Vista Theatre, it was beautiful, I saw it on my own, it was playing on film, and I just had a very emotional experience watching it. And even talking about it now, I can feel oh yeah, that's making me feel some stuff. This year has been so good. It's been one of the best years I think for film. Parasite was incredible, Honey Boy, Booksmart. These are all films that you should absolutely check out. But I ain't got time to talk about them all here. We've got to complain about Star Wars.
No, you see, that's the thing. I've spent the last 2 years, of my life looking at people on the internet complaining about The Last Jedi, a movie I really liked. I don't want to give them a satisfaction.
Right, okay. Do you want to just leave that out of this video then?
Yeah, I
Just
think
not
so.
mention it.
I'll just say I like it. I liked it.
The dark side's magic, and that's why I'm back.
Okay, we've missed a bit.
What do you mean? What the fuck is life force? My horrible manky fingers are lovely again, which is what I've always wanted. How does he change his entire fucking outfit?
He gets some new garms, doesn't he?
There's that bit where he goes, "Look what you have made." And I went, yeah.
Dyad in the Force. What's that?
Oh, you're a dyad in the Force, not seen for generations. Yeah, so many generations that I've never fucking heard of it.
Yeah.
Does he specify that he doesn't know that?
He specifies that the Emperor doesn't know. Kylo Ren says that what the Emperor doesn't know is that we're a dyad in the... Sorry, hang on, what he says is... The Emperor doesn't know that we're a dyad in the Force, Dean.
He says, dude.
No, he says Rey.
It hurts, doesn't it? Oh my God.
Hello, people of the internet. My name's Kylo Ren.
And I'm Kathleen Kennedy. And I'm Industrial Light and Sound.
Oh, what did you think of... Oh shit. What did you think of Rise of Skywalker?
You can't say that.
You can't say that.
Are you happy that JJ made you a drug dealer?
Yeah, and he said he's happy that he's straight too.
I'm a little bit disappointed that that wasn't really a thing.
But Dean, there was a lesbian kiss in there.
There was.
That they edited out for other territories. The bit when they show all the ships arriving to the Star Wars theme, I felt zero things.
That should have been, honestly, I was waiting for
I
that.
should have been rock hard.
I should have been sat next to Jack and I should have felt,
What did you feel?
I still came, but it was like a sad come.
The Last Jedi was a conversation with The Force Awakens. It felt like it was good improvisation. It took the ball and went, actually, I'm going to do this thing with it now. And then JJ snatched that ball back and went, what the fuck are you doing with my ball? Fuck off.
When Kylo Ren killed Snoke, he had a choice. He hasn't got anyone controlling him now. That's why that great shot of him when he's like, you can see like elation and like fear all at the same time. He's like, it's time to let old things die. And what does he do? He chooses the dark side. He shows that he is a bad fucking egg. That is a shame, but sometimes that happens.
Yep.
Rey, we know that deep down, like we always knew in the next movie, there would always be a part of her that's like, I think you're supposed to be a good guy because she's the good guy.
And also, we all know that this is working on a meta-textual level. So Rey is essentially playing a Star Wars fan. She's come into this world going, Luke Skywalker. The same way that we all do. So yeah, she understands that bad people are supposed to be good deep down and we're supposed to reveal that in them. I wish I didn't care. Because being brought into it at The Force Awakens and now being left here with The Rise of Skywalker, I feel embarrassed for having invested my fucking time and emotions.
Let's remember, I don't know why I'm saying this, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, more than half of these movies are bad, but they're enjoyable. I think it's kind of weird how many of you really, really like Anakin Skywalker.
He does turn out to be the worst person in the game. It's like going, I liked Hitler before he did all that stuff. Just you and me now, so we can finally talk about what we want to talk about. Uncut Gems is an amazing film by the Safdie brothers. Adam Sandler was really good in it.
Haha!
Oh, we're back on Star Wars again.
Yeah, look at this shit.
That's essentially what Star Wars is.
Look at this shit! That idea, he's like, where's...
Go on. Yeah.
Sorry.
Strike me down, and all of the Sith would become a part of you, making you the new Empress Palpatine.
You see, before you said that, I was going to do it, but now that you've said that, I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to go.
Please,
What do you say?
I shouldn't be alive.
No.
I'm high off my tits on morphine.
Okay.
Kill me.
You want this, do you?
Yes. Please.
You want that?
Yeah.
No.
Just a bit.
You can't have it.
What is that? Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's not supposed to be that colour.
No.
You'll probably get a cream for it.
Hello there, my name's Mr. Howard.
And I'm Mr. Dobbs.
And welcome to our section of the good and the blah blah blah. We do it every year, you know what it is.
2019 held a first for me, Mr. Howard.
We saw a film and we liked it.
Exactly. And that movie was
The Lion
Joker.
King Joker. It was Joker.
It's Joker, baby. I love it. It's nice to see a white man aim for his dreams to be on a chat show.
It made me think that one day I could be on a chat show. You can practice now. I ask you a question.
Okay.
And you act like you're on a chat show.
Okay.
Mr. Dobbs.
Hello.
Why don't you tell us about your new movie that you're in?
No, I don't want to.
That was a good answer.
Thank you. The world's on fire.
Not even our fault.
Gutted.
You know who's trying to save the world?
Who?
Greta Thunberg.
Oh, bloody Greta.
Giving it all that.
Oh, you gotta fix this bloody problem, otherwise everyone you know and everyone you love is going to die.
She's so opinionated.
being negative.
You're being toxic, which is precisely what the world doesn't need right now.
Exactly. Bloody hypocrite. You'll never guess what happened to me the other day.
I bet I could.
Go on then.
I was a bit of a numpty,
Oh.
and I put my plastic bottle in the wrong bin.
Oh,
Yes,
Mr. Dobbs.
I know, I totally missed the recycling bin, and I do own up to it. But guess what? I only went and got a letter telling me off.
You got a letter?
Yes, a letter, and it turns out it was from Greta.
You got a letter from Greta?
Yes, a letter from Greta.
What did it say?
Hello, you piece of shit. Do you even care about the environment? When I'm on my boat and I have to see all these dead fish that are killed by plastic...
Skip to the end.
It's because of you. How dare you? Hugs and kisses. Greta. And also, it had like a little photo of her with a signed signature. Which I have to admit was weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
It was a nice photo. She was sort of smiling and...
Oh, for once?
You know what? This message of environmental awareness and whatnot would really be less jarring if she was maybe like smiling a bit more.
Preaching to the choir.
What's there to be sad about? Apart from stuff that's going to happen like...
Way later.
I don't even know why I care.
I don't care. Balls deep.
Balls deep.
Right, we should probably get into the music section of the year. Harry Styles, he had a new album out this year. That was pretty good. He's a very sexy boy, and I think you can hear that in his... What's wrong? You don't like Harry Styles?
Oh, no. I love Harry Styles. I wish he was my boyfriend. But, Mr. Howard, are you not just a bit bored?
Bored? No, I'm not bored. Why would I be bored?
Well, don't you feel like once a year we crawl out of our cocoons, talk about music, and then we just do it all over again? I mean, think about it. We were created by two bored teenagers.
Yes, but since then we've changed, we've grown, we've developed, we've become social and political satire. There are people in the world who spread hate and bigotry, and we are characters that can hold up a mirror to show them just how truly ridiculous they are. That is what the point of Mr. Howard and Mr. Dobbs is.
What's our catchphrase?
I don't know why you've got to bring that up.
Now, say it. Say it, you coward.
Balls deep.
Say it louder.
Balls deep.
Exactly. What does that have to do with anything you just said?
I don't know, but it's funny.
It is.
Balls deep. But maybe you're right. Maybe it is time to try something new. Like ice skating.
Think bigger.
Buddhism.
That was quite the leap.
They do this thing called mindfulness.
Oh yeah, I know it.
About being present in the moment.
Yes, it's a beautiful outlook on life.
So what do you say? Do you want to go catch a plane and do some soul searching?
You know what, Mr. Howard? Fuck it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You know, I do wonder where those souls went to.
Yes, they did get away, didn't they? You know, Greta's not going to like us getting on a plane.
She's a child. We can take her.
Do you think we'll ever come back, Mr. Dobbs?
I don't know.
Let's keep it ambiguous.
Keep it on there, sir.
Balls deep.
Balls deep, my friend.
Maybe for the last time.
Sorry, I forgot my hat. Yes, I forgot my Joker Blu-ray. And my bag of bones.
I don't know if they'll let you get that through customs.
What, the Blu-ray or the bones?